Cathy. I'm actually 70. I'm semi-retired. I still do some work on the addictions counselling and psychology course at South Bank University. I started using at university. I was very anti-alcohol. I was allowed to drink alcohol when I was quite young, but I didn't really like it. I didn't like drunk people. I didn't like the effects of alcohol. And I started smoking dope because it was something different and sort of in those days in the 60s kind of, exciting. And so I started smoking dope and I got into speed. I used to get in a real mess with speed and end up in psychiatric hospitals where I would get prescribed tranquilizers, antidepressants, and it basically went on and on, in and out of hospital. I got married, I got divorced, I had a child, and I ended up in a very serious, hell-bent, rock-bottom year of using with speed, coke, everything under the sun, ending up with using opiates as well, which then ended up with me going into Phoenix in '76. I think what made me seek help at various times was I just couldn't go on. I couldn't cope looking after my daughter, and so it was like, I need to do something. I knew I would be dead if I didn't get some help, basically. Well, I learnt to respect myself, I suppose. I learnt that I could be responsible and stand on my own 2 feet, and that I, could live life without being dependent on drugs all the time. But the only problem was I began to drink, which was acceptable in those days, that everybody should drink after Phoenix, which I didn't really want to do, but I did. And sadly, eventually, that led me back into using drugs again. Unfortunately, I met someone who introduced me to a self-help group program. If I hadn't found the support of the self-help group, I wouldn't probably have stayed abstinent for the rest of my life, as I have done now for 29 years. So recovery means to me, it's living a productive, constructive life and being able to be responsible, enjoy life, have fun, which I have done. I've worked, I've started going sailing again, my daughter's, great. I think I've always felt a way I wanted to help other people. After gone through the journey myself, I felt a need to help other people. So my life changed completely, I was able to look after my daughter again, be responsible, pay my rent, and finance myself. And, as I say, go and enjoy my life. I ended up sort of being able to support my mother and care for her in her old age. Things changed tremendously. And you can get clean and sober, and you too can live a productive life, but you need help to do that. But you also need to have sort of faith and belief. You need to learn to the skills to cope with life without taking drugs or alcohol, and that's possible.